Hi, and welcome to another episode of A Walk to Remember. My name's Dwayne Baker-Henderson, and as always, I'll be your host as we explore some of the truths and the myths surrounding postpartum depression, as well as hopefully along the way give you some tips to make your journey through postpartum depression or that of someone else a little bit easier. Now, we're just coming out of the Christmas season, and in my last video blog and my last Walk to Remember, I talked a little bit about Christmas and the anxiety that comes along with it. I hope your Christmas was free of anxiety and that you were surrounded by friends and family and love and good cheer. I want to talk today about starting fresh. The new year is coming. There's going to be a lot of resolutions about losing weight or stopping smoking or making more money or a host of different things. But how can we really start fresh from wherever we are? And when you're going through something like postpartum depression, it can be a series of fresh starts. Every new day is a new start. You never know what it's going to bring. And hopefully it's going to be great, but you never really know for sure what the day is going to bring you. And one of the things that I've found really helps to keep me positive and feeling good about my day, even when I'm going through something difficult, is to try and start the day with gratitude. I really do believe that every new day that we are here is a gift to us. There's a lot of people that say that's why the present is called the present, is because today is a gift. And one of the things that you can do to keep yourself really positive is to really look at your life and try and find those things that you're thankful about, even in the worst, most difficult times. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today, is starting every day with gratitude. And if you look in the description, there is a link to a tool that you can use to help you, which I'll talk about today, something that I like to call the gratitude inventory. And basically what it is 10 different categories of things that I like to look at every day. And I try and find one thing in every category that I can write down and say, this is what I'm thankful for in this particular category of my life today. And my goal is to put together a list of 1,000 things. And with 10 categories, you're looking at a little bit of time to do that if you do just one a day. But that's what I recommend is write down one thing in each of these 10 categories every day that you're thankful for. And I highly suggest doing this first thing in the morning. The sooner that you can get into a mindset of gratitude, the better off you're going to be, the better your day is going to be. The less those little things that come up during postpartum depression are going to affect you. And I'll just run through the 10 categories and explain what they are, and then encourage you to download that tool from my website and take a look around while you're there. But use it every day to find something in every one of these 10 categories that you're thankful for. The first is your environment. So your home or the area surrounding your home or wherever you're at, whether it's a beautiful park that's outside or if you have a view of the mountains or something like that, just having a roof over your head, something that you can be grateful for in that category. Write it down on the list. The next is spiritual, and it's not necessarily religious. It's more your connection with the world or the universe or God or whatever you want to call it, and where you're at right now. One of the things that I'm always grateful for, and it's on my list, is just the opportunity to learn and grow every single day. That's something that's very spiritual for me, and also being able to think about what I believe and where I come from and all that kind of stuff. So find something in that category to write down, either a learning or something that you know to be true in your own life, something that feels spiritual to you. Write it down there. The next category is fun, something that you really enjoy that you've been able to do in the last 24 hours, whether it's taking a walk by yourself or with your family, or or playing something with your kids, or having a nice bath by yourself, something like that. Write that down on your list too. The next is community. And this is something that's really important when you're going through something that's traumatic. Having people around you who can support you and give you encouragement and that kind of thing. Very, very important. And I've talked about this in a couple of different videos. But write something in that category that you're thankful for, whether it's a specific person that gave you a hug someday that made you feel really good, or said something about how you looked that made you feel really good that day. Something to do with community. Related to that, but slightly different, is friends and family. Your community may not always be your friends. It may not always be your family. It might be professionals, might be somebody who's going through something similar. But friends and family are people that love you and that you love as well. And just write something in that category that makes you smile. For me, it would be a hug from my wife, or my kids telling me that they love me, or something like that. Those are things that I'm always grateful for. The next is your financial situation in your life. It might be difficult right now. I know the economy's down. People are struggling right now, but there's always something to be grateful for. I'm always grateful that we have food on our table, that we may not have a lot of extra money left over, but there's always room there for something special for myself or my wife or my kids, something that just kind of comes out of nowhere. Finding money on the road, that's always something to be thankful for. There's always something to be thankful for financially. Now, your career or your work, whether it's a job that you have, or you own a business, or you work out of your home, or you're a homemaker, something in there that you're grateful for. Whether it's just having something you can do that makes you feel productive, or having some skills that have made your life a little bit easier. Anything in there. Write that down as well. Growth and learning. This is a big one for me. I'm always trying to learn new things every day, and to grow and to become more of who I think I'm supposed to be. And so that one is actually easy to write something out every day. I read a lot of really good books. I actually have a quote here from a gentleman named Robert Quillen, and I was really grateful to find this quote, and it kind of pertains to what I'm talking about today. If you count all your assets, you'll always come out a positive. And I think that's really true. If you take a really objective look at your life and look for the good stuff there, you'll always find good stuff. So I'm always very grateful for the things that people have written and that I can read, or that speakers say that speaks to me in a way that helps me to grow and become more and get past the things that I'm trying to get past in my life. So write something in that category as well. Another is your health or fitness. If there's something about your body or the condition that you're currently in with postpartum depression that has gotten better, write about that in your list. If there's a part of you that you're grateful is there, for instance, your strength when carrying around your children, or your ability to look really good on a given day, anything like that, put that in your gratitude inventory as well. And the last is your partner or somebody that you love. Whether it's your spouse or a boyfriend or girlfriend, or a partner in some way, write something about them that you're grateful for in your inventory as well. And sometimes that can be very difficult to find something new about your partner every day, especially if you've been married for a long time. But there's always something there that you can be grateful for. I'm very grateful for the support that Corey gives me. She has allowed me the space to do this. Doing these videos hasn't really been the most comfortable thing for her sometimes, but she's really encouraged me to do this for myself, so that I can work through some of the stuff that I've carried around since our time with postpartum depression. and I'm really grateful for that. And the fact that she is such a great mom, and that she's so much fun to be around, I'm always grateful for that kind of stuff. So I put that in my gratitude inventory as well. And I encourage you to do that as well with your partner or your loved one. And that's really what I wanted to talk about today. If you do this every single day and really make it a habit to be grateful when you get up every morning, it makes you more excited to get up, even when you're going through something difficult like postpartum depression. It gives your life a little bit more zest and a little bit more sizzle, and makes it a little bit more colorful. And it really changes your perception of what's happening to you if you wake up with an attitude of being thankful. So I encourage you to do that. If you did like this video, please give it a like, share it with other people if you think there might be some value there for them. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this or any of my other videos. And subscribe to the channel if you want to hear what's coming up next. There's always something new on the channel. And also on Fridays, I put out my personal video blog as well. So Tuesdays and Fridays, new videos, each of those. Check them out. And we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.